Maybe. This episode of Geek-men and the Masters of the Thunder Nerds is brought to you by our sponsors, Super 7, Nerd Gear, SWA Sabers, and the Madness Entertainment Group. All right, welcome to another episode of ADHD Theater. How's we doing tonight?
Hello. How are you? Good people out there.
Here.
Yeah, man.
How about you, Addie?
Yep.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yep.
I'm here.
Howdy do.
Yes, Bailey.
I mean, I figure she's got between her spawn, screaming in the background and it
I was
makes sense.
wrestling with a piece of chicken pulling it out of the freezer.
There you go. Hey y'all, howdy mom. How's it going?
Yeah, how's your mom and him?
Yeah. Howdy pops. Howdy. So yeah, I mean, everyone have a good week. It's been a week. I can't believe it.
Yeah, man.
Anyone watching anything different or anything new or any updates you want to share?
Well, I think we're going to see that Backrooms tomorrow.
Oh yeah.
Coming out. I think it came out today or something like that.
Yeah. I think so.
Going to see it. And I'm not as excited as I usually am to go to the movies, but hey, got a daughter that wants to go see it, so you know how that.
Yeah, my youngest mentioned that today. She's like, yeah, there's this movie that I want to see, and it's called The Backrooms. And I'm thinking, like, you're like 8. Okay. Yeah. She's 9, but still.
Yeah.
You stay in the front rooms, okay?
Right.
Mine's in Mine's in the 13s, so
right.
It's rated R, so we're going to experience our first rated R. I hope it's just a little violence or something,
Yeah.
Anyway, we'll see.
I swear this happens to me like every time lately. I don't know what's going on first.
Quit touching stuff, jeez.
Yeah.
So other than that, no.
Howdy.
Hello, Carrie. Other than that, I hadn't really watched anything new, but will tomorrow. So.
Yeah. I think I'm still excited about the Mando and Grogu movie, and I'm looking forward to Masters of the Universe. So. Oh
yeah, definitely looking forward to that.
Yeah, gotta figure out how I need to maybe like sell plasma or something to be able to afford it. I don't know. Do people still do that?
Yeah.
Where do we even go to sell plasma anymore?
Yeah. In Georgia, there's like plasma centers.
Right.
Huge buildings where they go, and it's just like rows of folks sitting in there and getting it. Yeah.
That's like a Black Mirror episode. Yeah, I'm gonna go sell my plasma so I can watch this freaking movie.
Right. Well, I mean, that's pretty much what it's come down to. I have no idea how we're gonna be able to see it, but it's definitely something that I want to see. So it's like, And I think I know my cousin did this once. He paid for like an anniversary present or something like that, or bought a ring for his wife/girlfriend or whatever it was at the time by donating his plasma. And you can only donate plasma every like 90 days or something like that.
Yeah.
And so he planned it to where he could donate it like 3 times, and boom, there's the engagement ring or whatever the jewelry was.
How much money they gonna give you?
I don't know. It must have been a gumball ring.
Yeah, no, it wasn't. They paid pretty good apparently, bro. At least at the time, because I'm not sure how long ago it was. But
I don't like needles, so I don't do that.
Oh, dude.
Unless it's a tattoo gun, I can deal with that. But
I just typed in donate in Google, and it gave me my location immediately and gave the word plasma, and I didn't even Google it yet. I don't like it.
Oh, geez.
It's listening to you.
Yeah, well, I'm sorry. Oh.
Yeah, I call it a smart ass phone because it's trying to be a smart aleck, huh?
Mm-hmm. Yep. So Pop says he's into season 2 of Man in the High Castle. So that's cool. That's cool. I hope he continues to enjoy that. I'm not sure exactly where it trails off. I'm sure it does. Every show has its ups and downs, but hopefully you continue to enjoy it. But yeah. Addie, anything new for you, like watching wise, or?
Nah, I haven't really had the time to get into anything. I just watch YouTube lately.
Yeah.
Kids kind of take over the TV half the time, but there's a few things on the back burner.
Yeah.
Somewhere. Yeah. I am waiting for actually I gotta look up when the next season of
Pluribus.
Yeah, that. And also I haven't looked up Chainsaw Man in a while, but I would watch the first season of that, and that was pretty good.
Chainsaw Man. Oh,
I think they might be making a movie.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's an anime.
Yeah, I think it's like an anime, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Anime.
Yeah, I don't normally watch anime, but that was pretty good.
I've heard good things about it.
He's got like chainsaw hands or something, right?
Yeah, he does.
He does,
Well,
yeah.
his entire arms are chainsaws.
Yeah, that's it. That's the one.
Yeah.
Oh, his head is that's right.
His head's a chainsaw too. Yeah,
his
yeah.
arms and his head turns into an actual like chainsaw thing. Yeah, and he's got a dog that's a chainsaw.
Jeez.
Dog. Yeah, it's
call it overkill.
Yeah.
Oh man. So I mean, let's see. I mean, I watched against my better judgment. And I only did this because I had alternate means than like the official means to watch Daredevil. Because I don't like to watch it on Disney. Because then they consider that as, oh hey, we're gonna count these into our numbers. Look how great our show is. And so yeah, I don't want to contribute to that because maybe I don't like it because I don't know. I wasn't too keen on the first season. It was okay. It was great because I love Daredevil, but I don't know. It just really leans on the I don't know, all the politics and garbage, and they try to make it parallel to what we're experiencing in real life. And
no, it's probably absolute bullcrap, man.
It's like, dude, either just give up on it or, So anyway, I had a friend who was watching it, so I piggybacked and watched that at the same time. So I was like, okay. And it wasn't anything special. It was just okay. Like I don't know. I prefer the seasons of that were on Netflix back in the day, a few years ago now. But yeah, so we're watching that. We're watching For All Mankind, which is on Apple, and the there's another show. Oh, I started watching the Spider Noir, and with Nick Cage. I like it. I think a few people. I don't have you guys heard of that yet?
Nope.
Okay. Well,
Nick Cage, though. I like Nick Cage.
Yeah, it's on Amazon. I think it's interesting. I've only seen the first episode, but yeah, I'm gonna continue to watch that. So I'm looking up Pluribus season 2, and it says current estimates are late 2027 or 2028 release date, according to Forbes.
Oh man.
Yeah, I still haven't watched that. I have it written down, and I've put it in my. I use this app called TV Show Time or just TV Time, and it's an app that I use to keep track of where I'm watching episodes and what episodes I have to actually watch, because not sometimes if you are signing in and out or lose a streaming service or something like that, you don't know where you pick up, and it doesn't always pick back up where you left off. It starts you over. So I've have all the shows that I watch in there. I have all the shows that I would like to watch in a separate list, like to watch and all that stuff. So I have everything tracked in this app, and so that's how I keep track of it. So I wrote that down, put it in the app, and it's on my radar to watch soon. Yeah.
Oh, I forgot. I finally did finish the I know it's not really a movie. It's called Cowboy Bebop, the anime.
Yeah.
And I had seen the first, say, 2/3 of that whole thing several times, but I'd never seen the end of it. I'd never got around to it. Well,
yeah.
I finally finished that off this week. So
nice. That's cool.
Yeah.
I've actually not seen any of it.
Bro, that's a cool ass anime, man. It's pretty cool. Yeah, I like it.
Yeah, it looks interesting, and I know that they have that spin-off. Well, not a spin-off. It's a movie on Netflix that it has. Well, it's just like a live action version.
Oh yeah.
But I heard that everyone was upset about that, so I've never watched it. And to see, that's the weird thing. Like, I think people are too, I don't know, they're not open-minded enough, because I know everyone hated the Avatar, the Avatar, The Last Airbender live action series, but I mean, I thought it was good. I thought
I liked the movie. That movie, you know.
Oh, wait, the one with the M. Night Shyamalan Ding Dong?
I guess.
The one he directed? Because that movie was a movie that everyone hated, but the live action version on Netflix was pretty good. I thought.
I mean, I remember I had seen bits and pieces of the animated Avatar, and then seen that live action. I was like, oh man, that's cool. You know, because I thought they were going to make more.
Yeah.
And finish the, like the cartoon, but I think they just made the one, and it was okay. But because they never followed up or anything, it was like, kind of a letdown for me. But I thought it was okay.
Yeah. No, the live action on Avatar on Netflix was really good. I thought the casting for Aang was spot on. It was spot on for the first season, but then they waited so long and then did a second season. Of course, he hit a growth spurt, which is the same problem all these kid actors, when they cast a kid actor, like that they had that problem with Stranger Things, and I think now Avatar too, because he literally looks like a foot taller, and his voice is all like deep now, sort of, and it's like, you're not the cute little kid that you were first season. Come on. I mean, you know what I'm mean. He's not the, short, in comparison. He's practically as tall as like all the other characters. It's like, what? No, he's not. But I'm going to watch season 2 and keep an open mind. But yeah.
Yeah, I remember when I first went through the Avatar animated, it was such a pain getting through, because each and every episode you had to watch that, the I don't know, it was like 5 minutes of beginning credits and that song and all that. It just gets so stuck in your head after you're trying to like binge watch a whole, the Earth one or the water one or something. You're like, oh my God. Where's the fast forward button?
Yeah, I mean, we watched that, but it had, skip. So we didn't have to watch that every single time. So
right. Well, I think the thing was, when I first started watching it, like I couldn't find my like DVD remote. So it's like no skipping until you find the remote. So you had to, and you really want to see it. So you're going to sit through it. You're just going to sit there and mute the crap.
Yeah.
But, you get up and start doing stuff, and then you got to hear that song over and over. It gets a little monotonous.
Yeah, I hear that. That's the way it is for most anime in general, especially when it comes to, binge watching. When you're like sitting down to binge watch a show, and if they have the intro before, like actually hardwired in that you have to watch before.
Yes.
There's a lot of like like the stuff that's like made to stream, like Pluribus. The intro is super short. It's not even a minute long, really. It's like, you guys know we're here to binge. We're not here to mess around.
Right. And so I mean they did that. So I was like, for instance, I was watching Daredevil this past week, and there's another show that I was watching this week too. But anyway, it's like 13 minutes in is when the recap, credits, and opening scene. So it took like 13 minutes to get to the first actual scene of the movie. So 13 minutes shaved off. It's like, good grief. Are you kidding me? And so no, I have not watched Devil May Cry. And it is something that I plan on watching at some point, but it's not high on my priority list because
I've heard of
while I like Devil May Cry, I'm all about the Critical Role show, the Vox Machina, that is going to be out this month. Well, actually, it's May, so June. So sometime in June, I'm looking forward to that. So, but yeah. Oh yeah, I don't know.
I do like a good anime. Pretty good stuff.
Yeah, I know it's in season 2, but I figure by the time I actually get around to it, maybe season 3 will be about to come out, and then I can get really excited and just binge all 3 and then be done. So, I don't know. That's how it was with let's see, Invincible recently that I just watched. It's like, they let you watch like the first 2 episodes or 3 episodes, and it's like you watch them all and you're like, oh crap, now I have to wait a week before I can watch 2 or 3 more. It's like, dang, that sucks.
Yeah.
Yes, it does. Yes, it does help me think. Stroking my beard helps me think.
Helps me think too.
Yep.
Maybe I could have a brain cell or 2 if I had one.
Yeah, I mean, it's a tough call, but sometimes you just got to go with it. If you start rubbing here, maybe you'll be able to sprout a hair or something. Who knows?
Don't do that, Addie. That's
don't.
No.
You'll end up giving yourself acne or some garbage. Yeah, but anyway. So yeah, lots of good shows to watch. If you're into that kind of thing. if you're into other shows you can come and watch Addie and I as we talk about rich people conspiracies Tuesday night. So yeah, that's gonna be fun. I think it's nothing. I know nothing about it.
Images, because that's like a lot of transparent images. People are like ready to insert into a meme or something.
What was that?
Just that those were all. Did you make those into transparent image silhouettes, or did you find all of those like that?
Oh, I found each one and then did the transparent image and cropped it and with
I was gonna say people are ready to insert those in the memes if you Google
right.
They're already
there. Yeah. Hey, Addie gets me. She knows that when I'm just joking around. She knows that I don't actually think that.
Yeah, I played guys in plenty of plays growing up, so I had sideburns and mustache.
Yeah. Yep. I can't say that I really ever had to do that. In I think in one of the plays I was in, I did have sideburns or a mustache or something, but
I was a great tree in plays and stuff. I could do just stand there.
Carrie says, "Don't let him get away with it, Addie. Make him squirm." Yeah. Yep.
With what?
I hear you.
What are you talking about?
Oh, how I agreed essentially when you said, "Oh, maybe if I had a beard, I'd have a brain cell." She says, "You're not supposed to agree." Sheesh.
It's okay. Bailey is currently borrowing my brain cell, so.
Yeah, I hear that.
She's not gonna give it back though. Technically stole it.
Yeah, I definitely hear that. My brain cells, I think all my brain cells went when I had my stroke, and strokes plural, and then a couple of them went when I had my children, and then a couple of them went when I used to work at this place, and oh boy, yeah. So, yep, good times. Not
what's a brain cell?
Oh no, I don't know what that is. Oh yes. Well, let's move on to our movies this week.
Movies.
If you tuned in, we do screen these ahead of time, on the down low. We don't broadcast it or anything. But if you know us and know where to find us, you can come watch along. We watched We Will Kill You on Monday and Lee Cronin's The Mummy last night, right? Yeah, last night.
Oh, yeah.
So, yeah. So Levi had 3 strokes and made a comic. Yeah, I had 4 and I haven't made anything. So I don't know if maybe if I had one less, I could have made a comic, but who knows? Addie and I are trying to make one.
Yeah.
With one of my ideas, so
makes the Stroke Me song even better, doesn't it?
Hang on, the Mummy movies are boring. So hang on, this isn't
this is different.
This isn't the Mummy with
boring.
Why did I just blank on his name?
We gonna have to fight now.
With Brendan Fraser. These aren't the same movies with Brendan Fraser. It's not the same movie with Tom Cruise that was just rebooted a couple years ago. This is a whole new take on the Mummy. Yes, everyone go back Galaxy Memorial Park on Fund My Comic. Go check it out. It's really cool stuff. Carrie did some, I guess, fan art or promotional picture for it. She showed me that last night, so that was pretty cool. I dug it. But yeah, I'm totally blanked on what I was saying, but bear with me.
They will kill you.
Yes. So yes, we watched They Will Kill You on Monday. Did you actually get to watch that, Ghosty?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
All right.
I watched a little bit of it, so I know the gist. I missed the second half.
Howdy. But yeah.
I mean,
The gist. Yeah, it was a movie. And I know I say that literally after every time we watch a movie, especially because after we stream it, I don't want to give away the movie, our opinions until Friday, which is today. So now I'm going to give you the opinions, all the opinions. But let's go ahead and start off with you, Ghosty. What did you think of it?
So kind of a quick rundown of what it is.
Yeah.
So there's a like this creepy motel type place in town.
Yeah.
You know, and a lot of people know about it, but everybody stays away from it because it seems like people go missing around this place. You know, they're just like, everybody's kind of leery of it. Well, this girl's sister goes to miss. I'm just kind of condensing it down. Her sister goes to miss, so she gets her little investigative thing going on, and they've had kind of a rough life because she went to jail for like shooting a guy that was messing with the sister.
It was actually
ran away.
Her dad, yeah,
or dad or whatnot.
Yeah,
and so she gets out of jail and she's trying to take care of the sister. Well, the sister goes missing, so she gets a little investigative and finds out that somehow the sister's at this creepy motel.
Yeah.
So she's not just anybody can just walk into this place. So she has to like fake like she's somebody else that's fixing to get a job there in order to get in.
Mm.
And then she figures out real quick that this place is like a satanic death cult.
Yeah.
So, you know, then the rest of the movie is her being an absolute badass, trying to get her sister back and off these people. But what she finds out pretty quick is even if you cut their head and feet off, they just grow it right back and come right back at you.
Which was absolutely wild.
It was nuts. That part was crazy. Like she, you know, like literally cuts people's head off, blows it off with shotguns.
Blows their head off with a shotgun.
I mean just and within an hour they got a new head. You know, like it's just.
But it's like Daredevil or not Daredevil. It's like Deadpool's head, where it's like a tiny head,
little tiny legs,
big body.
Yeah,
but sometimes like their eyeball starts bouncing around the room and seeing what they're like, what they're up to. It's like,
and this guy that's been there forever. I guess he was like one of the founding members or something. He's like tired of this crap, so he starts helping the lady. Yeah, and they like if they accept you in, they like do this little satanic ritual thing, and you become immortal. The only way to become immortal is to take a life. You have to take a life to earn immortality, but the immortality is in vain because you just got to constantly sacrifice to this crazy.
Yeah, you have to present sacrifices, essentially.
To this crazy Satan-looking thing that goes into a pig head, and that part is wild.
Right.
And so he like, in order to come immortal, the pig has to, or you have to write your name on the pig's head, and you become immortal. So,
which the pig was representative of Satan or whatever deity they
Satan were. Like when they start the ritual for the first time, she sees it. You see the Satan, persona in the background, like in the window, and then it just kind of the shadow goes into the pig head, and the pig head speaks for the entity. Yeah. And anyway,
it was definitely crazy.
Yeah, and she ends up going back and forth with like immortality in order to beat him, and ends up saving the day and her sister. So yeah, it was a
pretty interesting twist of what they did. I mean, of course, naturally saw it coming. I knew they're not gonna just kill the chick and call it a day. No, luckily they didn't, and so It was interesting. I thought the ending was interesting. I won't spoil it for anyone that does want to go see it, but
right. And it leaves room. The ending kind of sort of leaves to me. It leaves room for like a sequel, because the guy that was helping her tells her, like, if there's one piece of flesh left of these things, they will always come back.
Yeah.
Well, the one piece of flesh of the entity was still in her hand when she left the place after killing everything. So
yeah, but didn't she light it on fire?
No, she just squished it in her hand.
Okay.
And like stuck it back in her pocket. So that one little piece of flesh that she had her name wrote on, but then erased it and wrote her sister's name on there, she sticks back in her pocket. So that leaves room for possible, sequel.
Yeah, I would agree with that. I was thinking it was a potential for a sequel as well, but I was thinking that because the dude didn't get out.
No, he got killed. They made the entity took away his immortality and then had one of the other ones kill him.
That's
right. So he didn't make it.
The main girl is that Domino from Deadpool?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, I'm terrible at recognizing people. I'm surprised I got.
Yeah, I had to go back and kind of look them up to see who was who, and
she was also in last week's movie, the Good Luck, Have Fun, Don't Die. Yeah. So
he was
that was dude's definitely an inspiration. I was like, hey, you know what? She's in this one too. Let's watch it.
Mm-hmm.
So
cons, things I didn't like about it. Of course, I ain't really
we'll get into that here in a second if it's good enough.
All right.
But yeah, no, you could go ahead.
Oh, okay. So what I didn't like was I'm not really into satanic death cults. That's not a thing. So when it started doing that, it was kind of a turn down to me, because I'm like, oh God, we got to learn all about this cult and all this crap and that. But what I did like about it was how some of the deaths were done. It was so like cheesy, and then how they were coming back to life, like crawling around, complaining, and she killed me again, damn it. They're just walking around. They got no arms and legs, and they're just flopping around, and it's just a body.
Yeah.
She went that way. Which way? They can't even point because they're still alive. And then
the arm's not on them,
Yeah, it's just laying over there and it's pointing, but it's like, I can't see where I'm pointing.
Right.
And then one of the best death, or I guess kills, was when she blowed the girl's head off with the shotgun. And
that was nuts.
And it just splatters her whole head, but she's still flopping around with like a nub.
Right.
And like trying to do taps and sign language to their friends to tell her where the girl went.
Right. It was definitely wild there.
Yeah, so I like the cheesy,
just the butt and her shoulders and butt as she's like crawling around. And the nub is where the head is starting to grow back, and then the mess of the head is a mess, but the eyeball free and starts rolling around,
following around a girl. Just the eyeball with the tail, like the nerves hanging off of it. And
that was so insane.
Like climbing walls, sticking itself to stuff, and I was like, "Oh man, this is pretty nuts."
definitely cheesy. But I did find that fun.
That part was
entertaining.
And then of course, when the pig head starts talking, I was like, "Oh my God, this is gonna be fun," because it's a pig head.
Yeah.
It was pretty creepy though, no lie. Like a pig head talking. And then the lady puts it on, and this like old lady, she's like, I don't know, 60s, 70s, and she puts the pig head on. She's instantly like a 20-year-old ninja with a pig head.
Mm-hmm.
It was pretty fun, man. I mean, that part was.
Yeah. It was definitely outrageous. And I think I don't know about Addie, if you want to share what your thoughts are before I go into this. She might be dealing. But yeah. Was it good enough for a sequel?
I mean, if it was a sequel, it had to be completely different. It's gonna have to like they move to the desert to get away from something, and then all of a sudden the piece of skin crawls out of the pocket, and so yeah, you could do that. But as far as having like another death cult motel, I don't know if that one would ring any bells. It would have to be something.
I don't know. I feel like it wouldn't really work unless it was still at that hotel.
You think so?
Yeah, because I mean, it felt very much like almost like a John Wick type of hotel, like the Continental.
Right. Like the place itself is
right. Because the place itself is the actual birthplace of this cult, and outside of that, unless the church was tore down, rebuilt somewhere else, and crazy rich like Lionel Luther moves where, oh yes, we had our castle brought over from England and put here. It's like, what? No. So I feel like unless they did something like that, I feel like that would, or maybe a new, or maybe she just travels around and breaks up cults and other messed up crap going on.
Yeah, that would actually be cool if you used the I guess kind of the power of the entity. Yeah, and her sister like teamed up to swap out immortality to kick other cults' ass or something. That would be pretty cool. Like using the enemy's power against it.
Yeah,
yeah. I think almost like a Ghost Rider type thing, to where he's, he gets possessed by the devil, but then he turns it on him, and tries to use the power for good.
Yeah, yeah. I think there's potential. It just depends. It very highly depends on the script and whether or not it's good. But I do think, Domino, whatever her name is, I'm sorry, I forget your name. Sure, she's a lovely actress and woman, but yeah, sorry, I don't remember your name at the moment.
A black girl named Domino. Who would have thought?
Right. So I definitely think that that was good, a good cast, and I think because she had the cool freaking machete and shotgun, sawed off shotgun, and just like that was just fun. But yeah, it would definitely depend on script and if they came up with a decent enough sequel. But like a sequel from the 90s, like where they just maybe not get back all the cast, but recast some parts, and then it's basically the same plot over. No, that wouldn't work, I don't think. But I think the way people have been doing reboots, or not reboots, but sequels nowadays, it's plausible. But anyway, any thoughts, last thoughts on this before we rate it? Let us pull up our rating scale. All right, Ghosty, what did you think here? How did you rate it?
Somewhere in between 2.5 and 3. Like, I thought it was an interesting concept, but yet flawed but worthy. But it wasn't very eye-opening. I just had mixed feelings. So somewhere in between those two.
Yeah.
I also rated that low because of shareability. Like, I'm not going to say, hey, man, you got to watch this cool movie and share it with my friends, like about a satanic death call. I'm not really going no.
Right.
No.
Yeah.
So, but watchability, I would probably watch it again. There's probably some stupid stuff in there I missed.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
So, yeah. I'd say a 3. Let's go with 3.
All right.
Yeah, I didn't get to watch the whole thing, but it didn't quite seem like a kind of movie I'd be into.
Yeah. Pops thought it was a 3. Yeah,
Can you summarize the ending? I feel like, I don't know. Did she become their family? Is that what you said?
No.
No. Oh.
No,
They were going to sacrifice her for their right. I don't know, weekly or annual sacrifice, so they could all stay immortal, because that was the deal. Like, in order to stay immortal, you got to continue to sacrifice to me. And she kills all of. She ends up tricking them. She ends up tricking them into becoming immortal herself. So then, because they've got her beaten up, knocked down, cut up. I mean, they have been beating her ass the whole time, and they still ain't really got her. But they got her. They've got her, but. And the reason they never killed her, they couldn't really kill her because she's like a ninja or something, but the reason they didn't kill her is because they wanted to sacrifice her.
Right.
But they had invited the sister in to be one of the new immortals.
Mm-hmm.
So the sister had to kill her to become the immortal.
Yeah.
So she tricks him into becoming immortal, and that's how she beats him.
Yeah.
Oh.
And I hate to go any further about like Dustin to just give away the whole thing, so but that's kind of how it works.
Well, yeah, I mean that's the essential bits of it, but
yeah.
Welcome to the Hotel California.
It's kind of like it was. You can check out, but you just can't leave,
Yeah.
Which once you were in the family, nobody left. Once you were in the cult, you did not leave. But you also didn't need to sleep or eat or anything else either.
Right.
You were just immortal.
Yeah. That would be, I think, boring. But
maybe like they just hide in there being tax exempt.
Yeah. The main purpose was to stay immortal, but in order to stay immortal, they had to recruit people to come stay at the motel or work at the motel, and they killed them.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what it was. So. And there was a bunch. Look, one of the nuttiest things about the movie is how many people were at the place, because each floor.
Oh yeah, that was nuts.
According to the guy that helped her, each floor, and I forget how many floors, but there was at least 5 or 6, 7, 8 floors.
Well, they were talking about the 9th floor, so at least that.
So there's floors. At least that many, but each floor catered to a vice. Yeah,
different vice.
So, and
the 9th floor was, the lust and sexual floor.
Yeah, so she's crawling through like this air shaft or something, and she looks down in the vent, and it's just like complete just
shafts,
100 people orgy. And she's like, "What is this?" And he was like, "Oh, this is the lust floor. Let's keep going." Like, what?
Right.
What do you mean?
I was just like 7 levels of hell or something.
Yeah, kind of
something like that. Yeah.
And then they end up on the floor and they're running around, and there's like people running around in like S&M stuff and completely naked, but they don't really. The only time I think they really showed anything was when she looked through the vent. Then it showed everything. But it was brief. It was real brief, like 5 seconds. And you're like, oh, I seen it.
Yeah.
So, but.
It's brief, but they weren't wearing any briefs.
No, they were not wearing clothes. There's like 100 people and none of them were wearing a stitch except for like, like fetish stuff.
Yeah.
It was. She's like, what are they doing? He's like, this is the lust floor. Let's move along.
Right. Yeah, so, yikes. But
that's another little fun part.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I'd probably rated about the same, 2.5, 3, maybe. Right. So I'll say 3 because I did highly enjoy the deaths, over dramatic, off the wall deaths. Those were fun.
Cheese definitely gives it a star for me.
Yeah, for sure.
When you get into the just like ridiculous deaths or ridiculous storyline or some, like in the one we watched last week with the good luck, don't die thing, it's the cheese that gave it the final, just the silliness of how people died and things like that. It's that part I love it.
Yeah. Yeah.
But Addie, nobody really died.
I guess I'll leave it around the same place you guys did. I mean, I don't know if I really. I mean, I guess 2.5 maybe for me, just because I didn't get to finish it. It was interesting, right? I didn't enjoy much.
I think Addie would probably enjoy when the pig starts talking because it's so cheesy. He tries to be like, You know, it's supposed to be the devil, and he's supposed to be this, you know, he's the devil, but he's kind of a wimp. So, and the only way he survives is if other people do his bidding.
Yeah.
Which is kind of true. So,
yeah. Well,
yeah,
that's that. Let's move on to Lee Cronin's The Mummy. Want to start off by saying, again, this is nothing to do with the Brendan Fraser movies. It has nothing to do with the most recent The Mummy with Tom Cruise. This is its own thing. And it was very odd.
Definitely not what I was expecting.
Yeah. Another sort of...
Yeah, the beginning had me very confused, and then after like 20 minutes in, I was like, oh, okay. Ish.
Yeah, I hear you. Jeez, it was definitely weird.
So most people think of The Mummy. They think of the swaddled in the wraps and walking around with their arms straight out like brains or whatever, you know.
Right.
But it was nothing like that. It's more like some kind of weird Satan stuff again, to where they like worship these entities, and this entity is like an ancient demon that keeps on hopping around.
Mm.
And of course, only way the demon can hop around is if people help it, you know, and they recruit people to, you know, they have to, like the lady tells you at one point in the movie, like anybody will work.
Yeah.
But we prefer a small, innocent child because they have a longer lifespan. They last longer. They're uncorrupted yet. Yeah. And we can mold them how we want them to be. But the problem is once the entity is in this person, whatnot, there's no controlling it. Right. It does what it wants, and it controls others.
Yeah.
Just to like, it's like telepathy type thing. You know, it don't really.
Yeah. That was definitely wild.
It just kind of looks at them in a way, and then next thing you know, they're like banging their head on the bedposts and doing their bidding. Yeah. You're like, what the heck? Why?
Yeah.
So
it's definitely weird. So it starts out in Cairo, Egypt, and it follows this news anchor, and he's really gunning for and working to get to and he is talking with his hands and all this stuff. There was a comment about that. That's why I did that. But yeah. So he's very much working to get to the next job. He's trying to climb the ladder, and he gets a call, and they're like, yeah, we're going to give you the job. We're sending you to New York. That was the dream, I guess. And then all of a sudden, boom, his daughter gets kidnapped, which I was not happy with. You know,
no,
I don't like those types of stories. That's definitely a horror story in my book.
And they even talk about it in the movie, how the investigators investigating the crime, they're like, this girl was groomed. Right. You know, and that touches that kind of hits home with a lot of the stuff going on in the real world today, is how the grooming thing, to where they don't just, you know, usually jump out and just grab the kid and take them off. They like befriend them. They give them treats. They give them presents and things, and kind of get to know them. Like, I'm your friend, just don't tell nobody, you know, type of thing. And then all of a sudden, when they least expect it, they snatch them. Yeah. You know, and then because they've given them all these treats and stuff, it's like, oh, I'm your friend. I'm not doing this because I want to hurt you. I'm doing this because I'm your friend, you know. And then they're never your friend. No. And so they go through this, which you don't find out till later because they evidently taped it on VHS. And they taped the ritual where they give the girl the entity from in the beginning of the movie, they're in Cairo, Egypt, and they find this like tomb type thing, you know, and all this stuff. And there's a huge sarcophagus, and they're like, oh my God, we gotta see what's in it. And they open it and they wish they didn't. Yeah. The mummy comes alive. And I guess as long as it's in the sarcophagus, it's not lethal. But as soon as you open it, that thing's alive, you know, and it's more like, it reminded me more of like an Exorcist.
Yeah, it
where
did
it was
sort of
like it was an embodied entity. It wasn't really a mummy like you would think, like they're walking around, and but the wraps that were on it,
the mummy comes into play.
The wraps that they find on it are actual skin.
Yeah,
it's real skin. It's not like cloth. It's
she
skin.
ends up peeling off her skin, and then the dad looks at it and he's like, "Wait a minute, there's patterns on this," and so he pulls off each piece by piece and then lays them all out, and it's like hieroglyphics and stuff. And so then he takes it to someone like a professor at some nearby school, and he's like, "Yeah, look at this, and what do you think?"
The professor instantly knows that this scribe writing or the script is demonic.
Yeah.
And then gives the guy the rundown on where this come from. And that's when you find out it's like a demon that jumps around, and it's more like a. You ever see any of those movies where you got the girl walking towards you, but she's broke back upside down and backwards and looking at you upside down and walking towards you on the ceiling? That's the type of crap that this mummy does, and it's a little girl that has been a mummy since she was
8.
What they stat her at 8? Now she's like 16,
so she's 16,
or 17. And she's absolutely just a terror.
Yeah.
She's like,
but she's still
you can be discharged. Go home.
Right. Yeah,
she's terrible doctor.
She's somehow still in there though, like because throughout the movie there's little things like with the Morse code and things, how they're talking to her through the entity. Like getting past the entity somehow in order to actually talk to the real spirit.
And that was skin. If you remember, they were trying to clip off her toenails, and her toenails that were insanely outgrown, and I hated that part. It ripped a whole strip of skin off,
like from her big toe all the way up her thigh,
all the way up her shin. Yeah.
Yeah, and it's just like, oh my God, you know, like
right. So that's what the dad was like. Oh wait, and the
dad's sitting there separating the skin from the muscle that got tore off her foot.
Yeah,
and he sees like on the inside of the skin, there's like this script.
Yeah,
and he realizes that was the same type of things that she was wrapped in when they found her.
Yeah,
was these skin slices that they had sliced off of people or whatever. Or older mummies, I guess. Mummies, they would keep the skin.
Was it supposed to be like old paper?
Yeah, well, similar. Yeah, it's similar to like old paper. Like you
like
you
Bible paper.
Yeah, you think about an old mummy, how they got the wrap all the way around them, right? Well, this mummy, the wrap is actual skin.
Mm-hmm. It was pretty wild.
I did not think it was a good idea that they made that. I'm like, man, how are we going to recover from this? She's like shredded. Like they threw her in a wood chipper, basically. I'm like, oh, now she's okay and she's a good person.
Right.
I don't think so. She chewed grandma's face off.
Right. There was a whole climax of the movie where she's chewing everybody up, and she even sent her little sister out to do her bidding.
The shit out of me because the parents are like, stay here. They're just like holding her back and okay with the younger sister being with them when they just watched her do all the things she just did.
Right.
What the hell's going on?
Yeah, and then she the entity gets in the brother and the little sister, and then it's like a whole gang of them. Like, oh boy, and like pain.
It was definitely.
I was it. It was interesting that I was like, oh yeah, she's gonna be doing a Morse code with later, and then she did. I'm like, oh no.
Yeah.
And she gets to talk to her dad in there. I'm like, that's messed up.
Yeah.
So the dad, you know,
she's gonna Morse code tell him, yeah, mom got a new man, and he's gonna like rage and come out again.
Yeah. Right.
But no, yeah, the end of the movie did.
The end of the movie fixed it.
Hot potato. Yeah, hot potato.
Yeah.
They tried to make him like hot or something for a minute there. He was just like all sultry in the chair, and I'm like, what is gonna happen?
Yeah. So
we didn't get to see him shoot anyone's face off.
Right. Yeah.
So also another movie set up for a sequel because evidently the demon / entity, it don't like die. It goes from one person to the next. And it's going to go from one person to the next. Like, it's all you gotta do is open the sarcophagus and it's probably gonna go to the next person.
Well, you have to open the sarcophagus and do the ritual, which they did the ritual at the end of the movie. And
yeah, the girl, the one investigator girl remembers the spell that they chant in order to make the entity jump from person to person, and they do it actually on purpose at the end to get it away from the girl and into the dad because he loves he loves his daughter so much that he's like, look, I'm literally willing to go as far as I have to go to save my daughter. But he accepts the entity out of her in order to save her, and then they lock his ass in the sarcophagus. So there you go. Anybody ever opens it again and says the right words.
Yeah, but then I don't know if you saw that at very end.
Oh yeah.
They jumped the mummy from her into the girl that stole her in the first place.
Correct. They
trapped her in that.
Well, they figured out who did it.
Yeah.
Got her, found her, locked her up, and she's like she's like I don't know, like cult leader or something, you could say, like head witch or something. I don't know.
It apparently came through their family. And it's been her family that's been protecting the valley for generations.
And helping this thing like jump from child to child.
Originated, do we?
Well, they kind of sort of touch on the professor touches on it when he goes back and shows him like how it kind of originated, where it came from, things like that. They do.
It
go
started
through that
in this
part.
Century and blah blah blah, and then this is the last time it's heard from.
I think he said 3,000 years before Jesus.
Yeah,
was when this thing came to be or came into the world, which kind of lines up biblically to where the fallen angels and whatnot. So that's where this entity comes from, and like most evil, like without help, it can't grow. You know, so it needs help.
I do not think there should be a sequel because they literally was like, no, you take it. No, you take it. Now it should end there.
Well, I mean, it would only be so the entity, once it's in somebody, it can't really die, even though it's dead. Like the body is kind of, I mean, it's dead. But it's alive. So it would only take, I don't know, many, many years, and then somebody else opens it and figures out the rights, you know, because I think the chant or the seance or whatever, it was on the skin. That's what the wrappings
she had tattooed.
Yeah, the wrappings that the mummy was wrapped in. If you knew how to read the script, that was the chant. That was what you said in order to make it jump or whatnot.
Something like that.
I mean, it was
definitely a little weird, but
it's the most unusual original mummy movie I've ever seen. I have to say that, because I did not expect any of this to be. And I think I kept saying, like, this is kind of like Exorcist or something, like where the demons just jump. It's not really a mummy. It's like a child chasing us around the house and being all like, I don't know, making the toaster come alive and stuff. It was weird, man.
It definitely was weird. A little unexpected. Because again, I don't know enough about the actual lore of the mummy, so I don't know if this is like based off a book or if this is an original thing that Lee Cronin did. I do have an internet, so I can look that up. Lee Cronin, The Mummy, based on ? Oh no, I don't want AI mode. Go away. Not interested. Okay, so Lee Cronin's The Mummy is an original supernatural horror that reimagines the classic Universal monster franchise. While it serves as a reboot, it is primarily based on the following inspirations and concepts: the ancient Egyptian demon, bog bodies, exorcism and grief, the classic mummy curse. The story plays homage to the overarching cultural mummy curse and tropes that have driven the. So yeah, it is essentially, it's a reboot, but it does pay tribute and all that stuff. So okay, so it the plot follows entirely on the Nazaranian an ancient Egyptian demon, rather than traditional revived mummy. The creature acts as a possessive force that inflicts family members from the inside out. So interesting. Oh, so this is interesting. It says the visual design of the mummy was directly inspired by ancient preserved bog bodies. Director Lee Cronin studied at the Natural Museum of Ireland. That's pretty cool.
I've seen bog bodies. Those are crazy looking.
Yeah.
I didn't know this. So the mummy is the lore of the mummy. Mummies are undead guardians, animated by dark magic or residual greed, often possessing the host.
It got real crazy at the end.
Yeah, it did.
Going on.
Yeah. Very gross, weird stuff. It was definitely unique.
Oh yeah, if you don't like little kids biting people's face off, this might not be the one for you.
Right. Or people puking into other people's mouths.
Yes, it's
there's that several
got
times.
It all.
Yep, it really does. So yeah, but I liked it. It was overall it was interesting. So I will definitely give this a 3.5, because I did think that the execution was interesting and the concept was interesting and all that. So, but what do you guys think?
I'm probably in the same boat I was in last time, between 2.5 and 3, because there's several parts in this movie, I think we've touched on a few of them, that to me are uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Like, it's one thing, blood and guts and just all this stuff, that's one thing. But then when you go to like snatching children and doing stuff like that, I don't even, to be honest, I don't want to watch movies like that.
Right.
I don't give a shit. What's that at the end? Just to be honest, I understand the concept, the whole thing, but to me, it's more like this satanic mess where they snatch children and use the children to do the bidding.
Yeah.
And that part gave it a -star. There's also no boobies in this movie, so yeah.
Well, we thought we were pretty close to getting a boobie from the grandma.
Yeah.
That was wild.
And grandma.
The grandma was out there going like, "Oh, come on, don't you want some of this?" And it's just like, whoa, back up, grandma.
So another thing, it threw me for a loop, and I didn't really get how or why, but it was like once she kind of possessed you or killed you, like then you come back to life, and then you do her bidding or the mummy's bidding, quote unquote.
Yeah.
So he kills the grandma, but then next thing you know, the grandma's like sideways and the freaking thing like crawling on stuff, and you're like, oh yeah, that's grandma.
Yeah.
So she comes back to life and like torments people, and it's nuts, man.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, definitely an interesting movie. Weird but interesting.
Yeah. So I'm still in the 2.5, 3.
Yeah.
And it comes back to shareability and rewatchability. Right?
Yeah.
So shareability, not very many people I'm gonna say, hey, go watch this movie. It's so cool. Yeah. Not very many people I know that I could do that with, unless they bring it up. They bring up you hadn't seen Lee Cronin's A Mummy? You ain't seen that? Okay, you might want to watch it. It touches on that subject or whatnot.
Yeah.
That would be the only way I would tell them to go watch it. And then rewatchability, like I would be willing to rewatch it, but not just sitting around the house like, I think I want to watch a movie. I'm gonna put the Mummy in and Lee Cronin's the Mummy. I'm not gonna.
I would definitely rewatch it before if they ever released a second one.
Oh yeah,
I would definitely rewatch it to do that. But otherwise, I would not pick this version of the Mummy to watch over again. No. I prefer Brendan Fraser's Mummy.
Yeah, because that's it's more fantastical,
right?
Way less gory.
Yeah,
and way less like kind of leave you guessing type thing, to where you. So this is definitely one of those type of movies to where you could miss parts and pieces and be okay, but certain parts of this movie, if you miss it, you're not going to get anything that's going on in the movie. Like if you miss the professor part, or if you miss the part about the skin, or any part like that, if you miss those parts, you're not going to understand this movie at all.
Yeah,
you're like, well, what about that? Why that? And you're going to have so many questions. So it's one of those movies where you
kind of need to pay attention a little bit.
You can't be looking at your phone. You got to pay attention the whole time, or you're going to have to watch it 2 or 3 times to really get what's going on.
Yeah.
One of those. So.
Yeah. I don't know. Addie, what did you think? Are you here back again? I'm sorry.
Yeah. I mean, I give it like a 3, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, it wasn't a terrible movie. It was not a terrible. It's done pretty good.
Yeah.
It's just some of the stuff that's in it, man.
I'm okay with movies having kids in it that are like, oh, they're creepy. Goodness.
Somebody's not happy.
Oh, poor Gianna.
Oh.
That they're like, they're able to be kept from the scary aspects of a movie.
Yeah.
Please, jeez, stop. No more. No, get off me. My gosh, I got both the kids climbing on me.
Aww.
Oh. It's a blessing and a curse.
Yeah,
for sure.
Like being the Mummy. No, joking.
But yeah, the part where I mean, where she actually has all this creepy stuff on
Bailey,
her.
Get away!
I feel like
get away,
Bailey. Oh, my good grief!
Oh,
baby does not like sharing the chair with big sister.
I hear you.
Back. But yeah, the whole thing where it's like the kid has scary makeup on. I'm not really on board with that. But it's like if they're in a scary movie and then like, oh, you can watch this when you're older, it's different.
Yeah.
I don't know. little much. Yeah, Gianna's the Mummy too.
Yeah,
I hear you. Oh, but
yeah, I mean, if you like, horror. And your slasher type movie. This is it's a pretty good one for that.
Yeah,
it's a good bit of blood, like Dustin was talking about that one scene where they're trying to clip her gangling freaking toenails. I mean, they're sticking out there 4 inches, and they're all rotted and look like tree bark.
Yeah,
it's like freaking old Dumb and Dumber where they try to grind it off with a freaking side grinder.
It would have worked better had they used a grinder. For real, dude. So instead they're using regular nail clippers.
Yeah, and she grabs a hold of the big toe and she's trying to clip that thing, man, and it's an inch thick, man. She's trying to clip it. And then when she finally gets a hold of it, it just rips all the way up her leg.
Yeah, it's just like
it is just like, and the girl just sits there. She don't even move. She just sits there staring blankly. And she just looks terrible, and her legs half ripped off.
Mm-hmm.
And they're freaking out, and the girl's just sitting there like, meh, it's fine.
Yeah.
It
was definitely wild. And the only reason I didn't like it was because of the toenails. That's it. Everything else was fine. I was fine with everything else, but the toenails, come on.
She was like clipping the little toe, and she clips it, and it like pings off something and like busts some glass across the room. It's like, oh my god.
There was a good bounce of humor. The end kind of fell apart for me before the actual end.
Before the actual end?
Yeah, I don't know. All the gross for being gross. I feel like being gross needs to have some rhyme or reason. It just kind of was like, when's this gonna end?
Yeah. There was a lot of puking at the end, so
yeah, at the end it was just
like you. Yeah, I get you.
It was over the top with the. I mean, if you get even a little queasy at stuff like that, don't watch this one because it's a lot.
Sure. I'm not queasy. I wasn't getting queasy. I was just like, all right, I'm getting desensitized here. It's too much, and nothing's actually contributing to what's going on at the moment. Like some of that could have, like, at least a couple minutes of that could have been cut out.
Yeah, for sure.
That should be like the uncut version or something.
Right. I would have preferred a little bit more. What do you like? Lore,
exposition,
backstory type thing instead of just
I don't want that kid to stay a normal girl. Imagine being like, yeah, I ate my grandma who like necked me, but yeah, we can get married. I'm totally fine. No, I'm not gonna do that to you.
Right.
That's all I can think of. It's like, oh yeah, I went to the chair and I tried to destroy my family. I possessed my sister and I made my brother undress me.
Yeah, but yeah, that was weird.
Totally good to get married, okay? We're totally good.
Don't you want to undress me? It was like, what? No.
But it's like, it's kind of like now it seems more like the mom and the kid are now going to be carrying out the bidding of the mummy and helping that whatever it is hop to different people or take out entire towns or whatever the case may be. But it's like,
well, I think
how about you shut it in the tomb, in the sarcophagus, and leave it there because that's where it's safe, you know?
Yeah, like bury it under rock or something. I don't know.
Right.
And I
what
think
happened to the little girl's best friend with the no tongue? Did she die? I can't even remember.
I think she just.
I don't think she died. She was just there, and then she went away.
Yeah.
I just don't understand how the horror movies thought that they could come back from that. Her face was still mangled. It's like, okay, we're good now. All is well.
Yeah.
We did so much crazy that this is normal for you.
Right. It is wild because they're like, they just got this girl back. And I'm backtracking the movie, of course, but they just got the girl back and they're like, yeah, well, we did everything we could. It's up to you guys now. It's best if she goes back to her old home and
just take her
lives
home.
a normal life.
What do you mean?
And they haven't run any tests. They probably ran tests, but it was nowhere near that in the movie. And it's like, she's definitely screwed up. They're like, no, she's just locked in. She'll be fine and snap out of it in a couple days, maybe. But whatever, it's like,
and I think most of the movie, I think me and Dustin was on the same page. We thought the mom was like in on it. We thought she was like maybe the distant cousin of the crazy witch or something like that, because they kind of favored a little bit. They had similar hair color and eye color and whatnot. So we thought the mom was like, the whole time being secretly like, no, it's fine. We just need to love her more. Like, wait a minute.
Right. Yeah. That definitely
just killed grandma.
Right.
I don't know, man. We need to do something else.
Yeah. I don't know. That was definitely wrong. Like her saying you should love her more. What? Of course I love her, but she just like, she beat the crap out of grandma.
She ate grandma's face off and threw it out the window on our car, and she died landing on our car while we were coming home.
Mommy make all those pack of wolves come and mangle.
And see, that's another thing. The pack of wolves was just like random.
Yeah,
I think it was coyotes. They talked about they had a
coyotes.
In Cairo, Egypt, they had a wild pack of coyotes, and you didn't just go outside willy nilly because these coyotes were out there.
Yeah,
but these things look like gigantic wolves. They didn't like coyotes me. And then as soon as grandma fell and hit the car and fell off, the coyotes are like right there to just like eat her up.
Yeah.
But then 2 scenes later, grandma's like in the house again, like trying to kill somebody.
Right.
What is going on?
It was outrageous, but I digress. It was a movie. if that sounds like what we've just described, sounds like up your alley, go watch it. It's definitely worth a watch at least once.
Yeah,
if you're into watching movies, that is. But I wouldn't say, oh, this is must watch movie of the year. No, wouldn't say that.
No.
I have to go back to what Pops always says. He says, okay, but would you have regretted it paying money to go see that?
Yes.
No, I think I don't think I would have been upset having paid money to see it. Now, today's ticket prices, sure, but I normally go see it when I can afford it, so I wouldn't be seeing it, prime time. I'm like early bird special on a Tuesday afternoon where tickets are like dirt cheap. Then I go to see the movie.
Yeah.
So that's what I do.
Well, as far as going to see a movie, so I think about it like this: like if I'm going to watch a movie, regardless of what the movie is, I'm probably not going to see it by myself. I'm probably not I think I'll go to the movies tonight by myself. No, probably. I'm going to take somebody with me, a friend, a daughter, a girlfriend, something. And if I was to mess up and take like a girlfriend to see this movie, it would be an awkward night. So if I was just taking my, my slasher loving buddy, that loves like Friday 13th or something, he'd probably be like, that was awesome, so. But other than that, I don't know, man.
Yeah.
Another one of those, like, unless somebody brought it up, I probably wouldn't recommend it.
Yeah. Yeah. Pops gives it a 2.5.
Yeah.
I'll just say 3,
almost
3.5, maybe.
But then I was like, well, it was well executed, so it deserves at least a 3.
Yeah, it was. It was done well. It was done well.
Yeah.
There wasn't like there's a camera guy in the background or nothing. No, no, none of that.
I do think I can watch this with my wife, and she might definitely like it. But she likes those weird kind of movies, so I
got a lady friend. She's just fascinated with slasher stuff. She just loves it. Any of the old school B movie like Chainsaw Massacre or Jason, any of that stuff. She's just like all about it. Always got a shirt on like that. And hey babies, pretty girls. A room full of pretty girls. Look at it.
Yeah. But yeah, yeah, so Pops gives it a 2.5. I give it a 3, 3.5, maybe.
2.7.
Just because I'm weird and I like that kind of movie.
I showed the camera to the baby and now she's clamoring.
Hi. I want the camera. That was cute. Cute.
She's like, must be here.
But yeah, so any last words to say about this movie or either movie?
It would have been better in 3D.
Yes, to where it's actually puking in your face and in your mouth.
Yeah, the blood splatter was going past you.
What was that?
Like the IMAX experience or whatever they do at like Universal or whatever when they actually do things at you. That's the ad.
That would have been wild,
bro. Speaking of IMAX, I done looked into it. Like the Masters of the Universe.
Yeah,
that first weekend, it's gonna be an IMAX 3D.
Nice.
Oh my god.
The toenail scene and then little fake toenails fly at you.
Oh yeah.
The blood spatter kind of goes past your head, like oh my god.
Oh.
When the wheelchair's
no thanks.
floating and it slams on the ground, all the seeds go.
Yeah, Carrie says, Ghost Pepper, we have some women love horror movies. Yep. I get that at a point. Horror movie.
Yeah. I got a lady friend. She's all about like the gorier the better.
Yeah.
With her, but she don't live like that. But she just kind of like kind of weird. Like I just enjoyed watching it. And it's the cheat, you know, the cheat, like the funny way they die, like accidentally falling on the wine glass and it stabs them through the butt or something. I don't know, just weird. Yeah, just like those things are great.
I mean, if you ever attend, one of our watch-alongs with us, we're cracking up half the time.
Yeah,
we're like, oh my gosh,
what was that?
I was like, wait, was that supposed to be funny? Was the teeth angles?
Yeah. Yeah, right. It's like, oh no, he's figured out that she's clacking to Morse code.
Whenever music cuts out after it's super intense and then it's just dead silence the next scene, it's like hilarious to me. I don't know why.
Yeah.
You ever seen scenes like that where it's supposed to be a scary movie and it's like super loud and just like cuts out? I'm like, Mommy.
Yeah, and then the lighting's crappy and you're looking close, like, what's happening, man? I don't see nothing. And it's nothing. Like, what the?
Oh yeah, this was funny. Can't remember what movie it was, but a horror movie where someone's head being bounced sounded like a basketball. Yeah.
Much love.
Yep, I hear that.
She was desperately begging to show that. So if there's ever like a small series, like I'll have to look to see how many straight hours it would be. With maybe I think right now it's at the point where it would be like maybe an hour total to watch all of them. But have you guys seen or heard of the Amazing Digital Circus series on YouTube?
Yeah, I've heard of it.
Yeah, it's got like little blind boxes in the GameStops, right?
Those are yeah.
Yeah.
It's really good. Like I was questioning it at first, like, but it's really well done. It's really cool. It's really good to watch.
My daughter's been trying to get me to watch it, so I imagine I will at some point.
I've watched a few episodes. It's a little bubbly and strange.
Yeah, but there's some like deep like adult themes for like like depression and stuff too. It's just got really good storytelling along with the weirdness, good acting, good humor acting, good visual gags. It's just randomness.
Nice.
It's done. It's done good in the way where they tell the jokes or tell the story to where kids think it's funny, but unless you're an adult, you don't get it. Yeah. Like it's worded in a way or done in a way to where if you're an adult, you like get it.
Thing that straight up is dropping F-bombs. It's kind of like Hazbin Hotel in that sense.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Carrie says urban legend movie where killers in backseat and on the radio they play Turn Around, Bright Eyes, and that made me laugh more than it should.
Oh my gosh, I gotta watch that now.
Bright Eyes. Yeah, that would be funny. I would definitely laugh at that too. But
I love those movies where like the guy breaks up with his girlfriend and he's in the car and he's thumbing through the radio stations and they're all like breakup songs. Station has like, baby, I love you. Like that. Oh, baby, I love you. Like,
don't want to send that message to the girl right now. We're on our first date.
I'm trying to ride in the car.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the first time when I got my driver license, the song that was trending on the radio was "I crashed my car into a bridge. I watched, I let it burn." Okay.
Oh man. Yeah.
I love it.
That would be a bad song to crash your car into a bridge. Jeez whiz. Oh man.
Half the lyrics of today.
Yeah, well, that's true. What is it? That pop that thing? Yeah, no thanks. But it's either that or they're all seemingly depressive songs. Like they're sad sack. They just like, why does every song sound like the same depressed music? It's like, what?
Yeah. Like nowadays country.
Yeah.
Like pop country. It's either sad or cheesy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I hear you. All right, so movies for next week. To decide action or cartoon. Which one do we want to do?
I said action, but I think we decided on mixed bag.
Mixed bag.
I mean, I don't know. I guess I do like. I don't know. I'm more of a thriller person than an action, but I guess it depends on the action too. Again, what were they?
Let's see. Where?
Oh, I could make so many jokes right now.
War Machine was one. It's and then the other one was bum ba-dum bum.
Something about Ghost. I like Ghost.
It's not Ghost. It's on Prime Video. Krasinski. Oh, Jack Ryan. It's the Jack Ryan whatever. It's Ghost War. Yeah, John Krasinski Ghost War, which is, let's see, it's so let's see. It says, yeah. So that's on Prime, and then the other one is The War Machine with Alan Richardson in it. It looks interesting. I like both actors, so it's no downside for me there.
Yeah, they both. They both look interesting. Very interesting.
Yeah. So I guess it says it's a action-packed sci-fi thriller, War Machine.
Whoop, whoop.
And then of course, Ghost War is probably like more CIA treacherous web, blah blah blah. It's an espionage type movie.
Ghost in the Machine, man.
Yeah, Ghost War. Yeah,
Star War.
Yeah. So
what was the name of that space one we watched the other time there?
Mars Attacks?
No, no, the one that's like the rock alien.
Oh,
thing.
Hail Mary, Project Hail Mary.
That's a great movie, dude.
Yeah,
I was gonna say, I should tell Kevin
it's pretty good. Yeah, shareability is like at 100 on that one.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
you could share that with children, and they would love it.
Yeah, I was trying to get my kids to watch it with me, so.
Yeah, I didn't look at the rating. I thought it was gonna be a scary movie because it's aliens in space.
No, I don't think there's anything. I don't even think there's any language in that movie. There's not even. There might be a bleep, like a ass or something. I don't think it's. Other than that, it's nothing. It's just like cute and fuzzy movie.
Yeah.
And it has a great plot and a great ending. Somewhat, the only thing that could have been better in that movie is who like appeared on Earth and like, yeah, I made it. That would have been
right.
Great.
That would have been nice.
Or but what he did is he went back to the other one's planet instead and hung out there and taught them English.
Yeah, that's what I thought was gonna happen. That he was gonna go back to him, and I'm like, no, he can't go to Earth. He's got too much going for him.
Yeah, he went to the rock people planet or whatever.
He should have totally donated all the money he would have used to sue them for negligence and thrown him into outer space. Just use all that money for world peace.
Right.
Well, he saved the universe, so
someone should at least send him some women to choose from to repopulate whatever planet he chooses.
Right.
Amber Alert right off the rip makes me think of like just children being snatched. So this is probably not my favorite.
I will write that down, Carrie, and I will add it to the list of movies that we are going to watch. So we'll watch those this week, I guess. And then I think next week we'll watch, we'll do a double header, Super Mario Brothers 1 and 2.
That reminds me, I binged a show called It's All Her Fault or something. That one was very intense about child being like lost.
Oh yeah.
What about the not the new one coming out, but the previous Masters of the Universe? Have we watched that on here yet? Or have you?
Well, yeah, I have.
I mean, I've seen it, but it's been years.
Yeah, I don't know how long ago we did, but we did. I think we even did a commentary to it, but I figure we could watch that one and the new Motu movie when it comes out, available to rent or buy. I figure we could do a double header of that.
Sure, man.
So,
like I say, from the time I was a child, He-Man and Masters of the Universe always been my absolute favorite. So I hope they do really good on this one. Mm-hmm. Hope I leave the theater like, man, that was so cool. But I'll give my thoughts. I think it comes out next weekend.
Yep, June 5th.
I probably won't see it next weekend, but I'll see it the following weekend is when I'll see it.
Mm. Yep, looking forward to it. All right, well, that's what we'll plan for this week. For next week rather, and we'll see you on the flip side. And don't forget to join Addie and I as we talk about political conspiracies. And rich people conspiracies. Here it is on Tuesday. All right.
Yeah, and if you're into music, you could tune in Sunday at 10 p.m. Eastern, right here on the Madness, and you could get you some Atomic Annie right in your ear hole.
Yep, I hear that.
I'll be hosting that show. Yeah,
that's a fun one. I enjoy watching that or listening to that because I just listen. I put my headphones in and listen.
These guys are great, man. They're like pioneers. They even say it in the description. We're pioneers of space grunge.
Nice.
That's what it is. Yeah.
All right. Well, we thank you for watching, and Thunder Nerds home. Oh wait, I should probably play this because that is this weekend, right?
Comic-Con.
Well, maybe. Where is it? I can't find it. Oh, here we go.
Hey, heroes, cosplayers, and pop culture fans. Are you ready to assemble for the ultimate geek weekend? The Hall of Heroes Comic-Con is invading Elkhart, Indiana with 2 explosive days of comics, stars, and non-stop fun. Join us Saturday, May 30th and Sunday, May 31st, 2026 at the Northern Indiana Event Center in Elkhart. Doors open at 10 a.m. both days. VIP early entry at 9:30 a.m. on Saturday. We're rolling out a massive lineup of legends. Meet Eric Estrada from Chips and Fallout, Dirk Benedict from the A-Team and Battlestar Galactica, Tara Reid from American Pie and Sharknado, Catherine Cavadini, voice of Blossom from the Powerpuff Girls, Kel Mitchell from All That, Kevin and Kel and Mystery Men, horror icon Tony Moran, the original Michael Myers in Halloween, and more. Plus, top comic artists including Arthur Sidem, Marvel Zombies and Deadpool, John Kramer from Batman and Wonder Woman, Keith Pollard, a legendary Marvel artist on Spider-Man and Thor, and more. Scott Rosema, Stuart Sager, and others. Get autographs, photo ops, and chats with the stars and creators who shaped your favorites. The floor is packed with over 150 vendors, artists, and cosplayers offering exclusive comics, collectibles, original art, and merch. Enjoy cosplay contests for kids and adults with great prizes, live Q&A panels, artist showcases, interactive zones, and family-friendly fun all weekend. And the excitement goes live. Madness Entertainment Group is broadcasting straight from the con floor all weekend on YouTube, Build, and Rumble. Catch every moment as it happens, then relive it anytime with the full shows available later on Med TV on Roku. Grab your tickets today at hohcomiccon.org. Hall of Heroes Comic-Con, May 30th and 31st, 2026. Northern Indiana Event Center, Elkhart, Indiana. We'll see you there, heroes. This ad was created by Nim on behalf of Madness Entertainment Group and Hall of Heroes Comic-Con.